We have some people remote, one person remote, so we will do a little roll call here. Nikki Buck?
Do you want to do my speaker?
No, you can just say.
Okay, here.
Holly Tower, here. Jim Bryant.
Here.
Arlen Dierks.
Here.
Jennifer Tiff. Here. Yeah. Pam Rowe.
Here.
All right, and Anna Ostendorf here. We also have Acting Superintendent Frank Norton here. So first up, we will stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, since this is a special meeting, we cannot make any changes to the agenda. So first item of business is to approve the interim superintendent contract. So Pam Rowe and Jim Bryant and Amy French and Jackie Paradis worked on that. So Mr. Bryant, I'll let you.
We met and had a nice conversation. We had pretty much everything was decided. Mr. Norton discussed about the health insurance. The need that he has health insurance at another location, and that how we could do that in lieu of him not taking it. So that took a few days to get that figured out. We got that information. We met, discussed, came to a tentative agreement with Mr. Norton, and we're here tonight. You have it in your packet. The amount we settled on was in lieu of not taking health insurance. It's his choice, and the dental insurance. Overall, it was very good, very positive, very good negotiation back and forth. The thing we decided for the board to know that we would like to do a December evaluation on Mr. Norton to see if we wish to extend remove the interim pay at that time, or proceed to open it up for other candidates. So either one of our two December meetings, we should have a discussion about Mr. Norton's work, do an evaluation process, and we as a board can decide how to go forward. And he was agreeable to that. If the case is that he is going to be our long-term superintendent, we will then in January or late December negotiate a new contract with Mr. Norton for a long-term position with us. So and that it's there. I'll make a motion to approve the contract to name Mr. Frank Norton as our interim superintendent for up to 12 months. And that's what I think the contract is for. The agreement is for 1 year. So.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the contract for interim superintendent for Mr. Norton as presented up to 12 months, made by Mr. Bryant, second by Ms. Tiff. And we have some discussion. So Ms. Howard.
Thank you. Did you discuss the evaluation tool that will be used in December?
We did not. I think we can do whatever we want. But we said we would evaluate him, review him in December, or then we make a decision going forward, because you need about that 6 months time frame if you're going to open it up.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I was just curious about the evaluation tool, if it's the one we will be using from MSBA that we've used in the past, or the made-up one that we've used in the past. I'd like us to kind of have a plan moving forward, so Mr. Norton knows the objectives that we're looking at and where we want to take today's start date into 6 months so he can gauge himself as well as us.
I agree, and I don't think that tonight's with the date that we probably could do a workshop in August, Mr. Norton, and then we can come up with a.
So
Good
there,
question.
I just want to make sure that we didn't discuss one that we should be aware of.
This
Okay,
is
it's not a
evaluation,
contract.
right, Mr. Norton?
Correct.
All right.
Any other discussion? Okay, so we will do a roll call vote. This time I'll start on this end. Ms. Tibbs? Aye. Mr. Dirks?
Aye.
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Ms. Tower?
Aye.
Ms. Buck?
Aye.
Ms. Rowe? You're up there.
Aye.
I heard an aye.
Aye.
Two.
And chair votes aye, so that carries 7-0.
Congratulations, Mr. Norton.
Excellent.
Thank you all very, very much.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I feel honored to be, happy birthday for us working with you all.
Is it your birthday?
It is my birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
No, we
I
did.
celebrated that
We did.
yesterday. Yeah. Today I'll take this as a gift.
So since the workday is over today, the contract, I probably should have said this, I think we all understand that since today's workday is pretty much over, the contract starts tomorrow. We've got paid those 11 days, that contract that we did, so much a day will end after today.
Right.
So the only other thing on our agenda is the EDIAM resolution. So we have to designate an identified official with authority to authorize user access to state of Minnesota education secure websites for our organization. The Iowa Identified Official Authority is responsible for authorizing, reviewing, and recertifying user access for their local educational agency in accordance with state of Minnesota Enterprise Identity and Access Management Standards, which states that all user access rights to Minnesota state systems must be reviewed and recertified at least annually. The Iowa will authorize user access to state of Minnesota education secure systems in accordance with the user's assigned job duties and will revoke that user's access when it is no longer needed to perform their job duties. In this 11 days, Lisa has been filling in that role, but the recommendation is to have a motion for Mr. Norton to fulfill that as part of the superintendent duties.
Makes sense.
Would anyone
I'll make a motion to approve that, what you just said.
I'll second.
Okay,
So moved.
all right. So the motion to approve the EDIAM resolution authorizing interim superintendent Frank Norton to act as identified official with authority for Irving Public Schools, ISD 256. Motion made by Mr. Bryant, second by Ms. Tower. And we will do a roll call vote for that. So this time I'll start with you, Ms. Rowe.
Aye.
Say
I
aye.
think it was
You say it again?
Aye.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, Ms. Buck.
Aye.
Ms. Tower?
Aye.
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Dirks?
Aye.
Ms. Tibbs? Aye. And chair votes aye, so that also carries 7-0. And that is the extent of our business, so I am looking for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Motion to adjourn by Ms. Tower, second by Ms. Tibbs. And we'll roll call that baby again. Ms. Tibbs? Aye. Mr. Dirks?
Aye.
Mr. Bryant?
Aye, good luck, Pam.
Ms. Tower?
Aye.
Ms. Buck?
Aye.
Ms. Rowe?
Aye.
And chair votes aye. We are adjourned. Motion carries 7-0. We are adjourned at 5:16 p.m.
Awesome.
Hi,
Good
Pam.
night. See you Monday.
Well
16 minutes, even with.
done. So meetings don't count, regular meeting. I'm on a rate of water because I have a birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't.
Right. All right. Yeah, if I know, I would have brought cupcakes or something.
No, I still got German chocolate my daughter made me.